Hey guys, welcome back to the Fun Friendly Build Challenge on the Polaris Island, and looks like Chicken's just laid an egg, and I'm here with Vadact. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's been amazing so far, yeah.
Cool, awesome. Well, you're here on Polaris Cove. Now, do you know what we're going to do here today?
Well, I know that we're going to be doing a little bit of building, and that's pretty much all I know.
That's right, you've got 30 minutes to build something cool on Polaris Island. You see here, I think Fire built the train station, not the train station, the town hall from Back to the Future, and Dead Workers Party built their own little pub over here, the Pew and Spew Bar and Grill. So cool. Yeah, I need you to pick a spot where you think you're going to build, and yeah, we can get started.
All right, I think I'm gonna go and build close to these nice big trees, because I'm gonna go and build a hobbit hole.
Oh yeah.
Because I think they're quite nice, because they're nice and cozy. And I like cozy things.
They are. They are. Now, is this something you've built before? Have you practiced this build?
I've done it once or twice.
I see.
Haven't done it recently though, so it's going to be quite interesting because I might completely mess up.
Are you comfortable with DokuCraft as well, the texture pack?
Yeah, I've used that a couple of times, so.
Cool. Awesome. Right. Okay. So your 30 minutes start now. Let's get on with the build.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with doing the actual frame for the door.
Oh wow, what's this?
This is going to be the entrance to the hobbit hole.
Now, is this what you're actually going to use, or is this just like a placeholder block?
No, this is actually what I'm going to use. I actually love the clay blocks in Minecraft.
Yeah?
I used to kind of hate them when they first came out, but then they kind of grew on me, to be honest. And now I'm using them pretty much all of my builds.
I've never used them much because the same as with wool, they're a bit plain. Like they got some cool vibrant colors, but unless I'm like doing a cloth kind of carpet or something, I always find them a bit plain.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So let's talk more about you. Who are you and what do you do?
Well, I'm Vadact, and we mainly do Minecraft builds. We do anything from cinematics, doing tutorials on builds. Then we kind of started doing a little bit of Let's Build as well. We started doing Let's Build Mars, which is set in the future, and
cool.
That was pretty interesting. It's really hard to build though, because futuristic stuff in Minecraft doesn't go together very well.
It doesn't. I mean, you can get texture packs that help you out a little bit, but it's still really hard to do. I mean, it's like the game was built around trees, nature, grass, flowers, and just brick, stone, and kind of. It's good to do medieval stuff in, I think. But as soon as you go into space in the future, it just gets a bit crazy. That's why the last series was set in space. But the truth is, most of the guests had barely played Minecraft before, so asking them to do space builds was just a bit too much. So now it's a more traditional setting, so people can build something more friendly to them. So if they want, they can just build a house. It's like a small little cottage. And the tools are all there, and it's a lot easier for them to do it. So you say we. Is Vadact a team? Because you're just one man here with me today.
Yeah, Vadact is actually a group of, I would say, talented builders. I think there's about 19 of us right now.
Oh, wow.
Our team has been expanding lately quite a lot, to be honest. And yeah, we usually just get together on weekends and just work on awesome projects that we think are worthwhile. And then we record them, post them on YouTube, and then we enjoy them for a bit and then move on to next builds.
Sounds cool. Sounds pretty cool. So what kind of projects have you guys worked on, and what are you going to be working on in the future?
Well, we've worked on a lot of kind of fantasy builds recently, and builds for servers as well. We've been working on this 5K special for our channel because we recently hit 5,000 subscribers.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you. So we built the cinematic called Cliffs of Faerun, and I think it's one of my favorite builds we've ever done.
I've seen it. It's very impressive. I get very jealous when I look at kind of builds by your guys and Fire. Just the amount you can get through when you have a large team of talented guys is just really impressive, and that's a really cool build.
Yeah.
So what is your channel then? Is it youtube.com/Vadact?
Yeah, it's just Vadact.
Right. So how did you get into Minecraft then? When did you start playing, and what made you want to play? What do you love about Minecraft, apart from building, I guess?
Well, I think I got into Minecraft, it was quite a while ago. I think it was about 2.5 years ago, 3 maybe even. It was just before beds were introduced, which I believe was in 1.2 or 1.3. I can't actually recall that far, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not sure. I think it was the kind of the aspects of actually building things and actually gathering resources and surviving that kind of got me interested in this game.
It's very much like a canvas to do whatever you want in it. It's not so much a game, more a world for you to create your own game within, I think.
Yeah, it really is. Well, you can see that by all the servers that are coming up with all of those amazing game modes.
Yeah, true, like Shotbow and Hypixel. And you said you've worked on builds for servers. Like I think Sky Does Minecraft has a server that you've done a build for.
Yeah, we've done a few maps for him as well. We've been recently working with a lot actually with Hypixel and Minecraft Universe.
Cool.
So there should be some maps heading to those servers very soon. We're actually just finishing up a few maps for Hypixel.
Oh yeah,
I am absolutely addicted to Mega Walls. I don't know if you've ever played it.
Mega Walls. I've been playing that recently. Actually, it's really. I love the castle one. I'm not so keen on the Egyptian one and some of the other ones, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's like for people that don't know that, it's the walls, the traditional walls that you play in Minecraft. However, it's split between 4 teams who have fortresses, and they have another boss that a wither boss that they have to defend. And I know it's crazy. It's 100 players, isn't it, and 25 on a team.
Yes, exactly.
It's crazy. It's a lot of fun. You should definitely check that out. And I think it's on Hypixel server. So yeah,
it's basically like just normal walls, but just 10 times more epic.
Yeah,
and more fun. It's really cool. I love the defense building at the beginning of each game.
Building like a wall and a trench to knock people in.
Yeah,
and
it's so satisfying when you build something that actually stops enemy players from entering your castle. It's really fun.
I think it's the key to winning that as well, is having good defenses and putting people off attacking yours first so they go to another wither and your team lives longer and yeah.
Yeah.
So what made you get into YouTube? Was it Minecraft specifically, or was it something else that you did before Minecraft? That's good.
I actually was watching a lot of your Let's Build, I'm not going to lie. And that's kind of where I took the idea for starting the Vadact channel. And I was like, I really like what I'm seeing. I'm going to try it myself. So that's kind of what I started doing. Let's Build was my first series that I did on my Vadact channel.
Cool.
And then I kind of just really got into building at that point.
So what were your first videos? And they were Let's Build videos?
It was a Let's Build, like a medieval setting that I did first. It was kind of, I don't know if it was kind of I think it was a Nordic one, yeah, because it was snowy.
Cool.
It was a snowy build.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I tried to kind of incorporate some sort of a storyline into it as well as I was building, just to make it a little more interesting. So like adding cutscenes and that sort of stuff.
Oh, Benjamin Disco is telling us you got 20 minutes left.
Ooh, 20
minutes on the clock. That's honestly ages. Like, you've already stormed through it. I'm honestly wondering what we're going to do once you finish, because it looks like you're almost there.
I'll build an entire shire. That's what I'm going to do.
Wow. Yeah, okay. Well, you got 1 hobbit hole so far, so good luck with that.
Yeah.
It's also, it might look a bit odd. In front of the Back to the Future clock tower town hall, we've got Bilbo's abode. So, well, who cares, right? Maybe Bilbo's moved to Polaris Town.
Yeah.
And he wants to live here, and who's going to stop him?
It seems like a quite nice place to live in. It's very green.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And hobbits like green things, I guess.
Very, very hobbity. Yeah, they love green. They love all that green stuff. Yeah,
they must. I mean, just look at their houses. They're all covered in green. So, I mean, must be pretty amazing.
So where are you from then? Because your accent you're definitely European.
Yes.
I want to say Dutch, but am I wrong?
You are wrong, yeah. You'll be actually quite...
Belgian?
No, you'll be quite surprised. I'm actually from Poland.
Poland,
Yeah, I've been born there, but I've been living in Scotland for about 6 years now, I would say.
There's definitely a Scottish twinge there, yeah.
Yeah.
I hear it now, yeah.
People get really confused when they first meet me, because they say, you're either Scottish, Irish, or Dutch. I'm like, I'm none of them.
Just like a really weird, like, kind of mix of accents.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, Kim has like a crazy accent here at at the office, so it's okay.
I noticed.
Yeah, she's like half American, half Dorset, half like God knows what. So it's okay. It's okay.
All right, very cool.
Oh, this is looking pretty good. Yeah, I like what you've done with fences as well. One thing that kind of people often do with fences is they just build a straight line.
Yeah,
But
I try to avoid that.
Yeah, fences look much better when you just add disjointed bits and bobs here and there.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things you notice actually when you go to like kind of the minigame servers for Minecraft, that people often build kind of almost painterly in that they won't build specific structures, but they'll kind of like just splash blocks around on a kind of building and just focus on the bigger picture. And when you squint, it becomes like a bit more of a like kind of a realized textured picture. Oh, I see you using these leaves shrubs.
Yeah, they
around
are,
the edges.
actually. Yeah, I was gonna use the tall grass, but since we're still on 1.6,
Yeah.
I decided to just go for leaves instead. Doing a little path.
Is this gravel then? I'm not so proficient with DokuCraft actually. This is the first time I'm using it. I'm actually thinking of transferring most of my stuff over to DokuCraft. But what texture packs do you mostly use when you're building things?
Well, it's the Aether's Ascended, and I've been using a little bit of Conquest as well. I really like the textures for those two because they're kind of like a mixture between realistic and fantasy, which I think is really nice. It gives pretty much all of the builds that you do a really nice texture to them because they're based off default. So if it looks good in default, it's going to look fantastic in those texture packs.
That's good. Yeah, it's nice when texture packs just make sure that they keep the same material as a base texture pack. It's awful when you put down like an iron block and you change to a texture pack that's somehow made it like pink wool or something.
Yeah.
So
Those, I really do not like those texture packs.
So the texture packs you mentioned were Aether's Extended, Ascended, and Conquest.
Conquest texture pack, yeah.
Cool. So if you're interested in the texture packs that Vadact use in their builds, you can check those out. Oh, this is looking pretty good. You got like a little garden here, a little man-made tree. Do you like making man-made trees over just putting down bone meal?
Yeah, we actually stopped using bone meal for trees. We just don't use that anymore. We completely stopped, just because I think it increases the skill gap, I would say.
I'll agree. Yeah, definitely. Because when you want a specific look from a tree, and this is looking pretty good actually. I like it. What I don't like sometimes is the way logs kind of work. But you can see that.
Well, you can actually change that with World Edit. You can actually replace those, so it's like a solid texture on all sides.
Right, yeah. You can also use World Edit, I think you were saying, to kind of modify, if the texture pack supports it, things like cobwebs into like detailed chains and other kind of aesthetic
yes, exactly.
improvements. That's pretty cool. Is this a chimney up in the top?
Yes.
Nice little chimney stack you got here. Nice.
Every hobbit holes need a chimney on top.
Oh, yeah. Wait, is this smoke? Is this supposed to be smoke or is it a chimney?
This is a chimney. I'm going to add smoke in a second with some cobweb.
Oh, right. Because it's a bit bendy.
Yes.
just throwing that out there. Oh, it's not quite finished. There we go. Oh,
there we go. That's more like it. Because I couldn't find
really
stairs
good.
for a few minutes. I just say they're looking through the blocks.
Where are the stairs?
Yeah.
This chimney looks terrible. Cool.
Right.
Oh, this is looking pretty good, actually. I like it. It's got like a front path, a garden, some fences. And I think you're doing great for time. Yeah. And you're using cobwebs for smoke. That's a nice touch.
There we go.
So anything you want to add? Any kind of thing you want to plug that's coming up? Do you have a website that you want to point to, or maybe your Twitter that people can follow?
Well, I do have a Twitter account, which is just Vadact, and we usually post sneak peeks of our upcoming builds or anything up on there. So it's good to follow if you like to see some cool images with shaders, because you gotta love shaders. Just come on.
Yeah.
Everyone loves shaders.
Everyone loves shaders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when they work, the amount of times I've tried to get shaders to work and it's done weird stuff with the water, or the shadows have kind of clipped and you have to mess around with settings.
Oh, yeah.
They can be a nightmare, but when you get them looking just right, you can create beautiful things.
The 1.7 shaders must be the best. They're just fantastic.
Yeah. It's just a shame that other mods haven't quite caught up.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned that, you like to use Cam Studio like me to record cinematically, but again, that's something that hasn't been updated for 1.7. Oh, what are you building here? Oh, this looks pretty cool. A little kind of dock.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of trying to do, but this little pond, I think, is too small.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure where you'd kind of fly a boat off from here, but I guess if someone wants to come and fish,
Yeah, you could do some fishing.
they could fish on the little dock. Yeah.
Yeah,
They could fish like a goldfish out of their pond or something.
looks alright, I guess.
One thing I'm looking to do actually is because Polaris Island's pretty cool. We've got like a clock tower there, the bar and grill, and now your awesome hobbit hole. Well, we don't have those much in the way of like landscaping. We need a river, I think, that comes through it, and some more kind of haphazard rocks and hills for people to kind of decide to build on. I'd also love to see somebody try and build a lighthouse as well. I think that'd be a cool build.
Ooh, yeah, that would be actually quite nice.
Maybe I'll do that myself sometime.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Cool, yeah. I think you're almost running out of time, actually. I'm not sure how far we are through this.
Well, I'm kind of not sure what else I could actually add. Maybe
Well, if you want to stop early, if there's nothing else you can add, and you don't have anything that you'd like to plug, we could call it there actually, because this is looking pretty kind of, Do you ever get to the point with a build where you think, I've got to stop adding stuff because it's at the point now where things I add are just like taking away from it? Or
Well, we are known for over detailing a lot of our builds, so we're kind of trying to move away from that.
Right.
So we've been trying to kind of say, no, that's enough. Let's stop here. Let's not add any more detail to this wall. It's detailed enough.
Is this a swing? Is this actually a rope swing? Oh, wow, that looks pretty cool. That's a nice idea, nice touch.
Yeah, so we've been trying to kind of learn to add just the necessary detail. But it's a really hard transition for us since we've been known and kind of we've been doing a lot of detailing over those years that we've been building. So it's hard to look at our builds sometimes and say, do I really need to stop now, or can I add a little bit more, just a little bit?
Sometimes it's just difficult to stop going.
No, but we should have actually a build server coming up.
Oh, cool.
In about maybe 2 weeks.
And what is that? Is that somewhere people can go and just, building creative and just...
just building creative, get promoted. Maybe if they get promoted enough, they can even join the Vadact build team.
Cool.
If they're interested. And also, from time to time, we're thinking about having events where we just kind of build with people, help them out, kind of teach them how to build pretty things in Minecraft and how to think outside the box.
That's cool. Yeah, it's nice. It's great when you kind of get to know someone that's had experience building, because there's so much you can teach somebody just in like half an hour about what looks good, ideas, ways to build, and just like throw at them ideas that maybe haven't thought of before or hadn't considered.
Yeah.
Oh, this is looking good. I like it. I like the hobbit hole. And I wasn't sure about the clay that you used here, but I think you're definitely right. It looks pretty cool actually.
Yeah,
it's a nice touch.
It's a nice contrasting color. Yeah, I think it's very good for walls, because if you would paint walls, they would look kind of similar to this, I guess. Yeah. Oh, 2 minutes left.
Oh, 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add then in these final last 2 minutes? Even though you've pretty much done everything.
I know. I should have probably went for the Viking ship.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can come back and do that another time.
Yes, just build an awesome epic Viking ship.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Like a nice longboat with a dragon's head at the front, and shields along the side.
We actually did that.
Striped sail. Oh,
we did that today. Me and my other builder Jesse, we've been experimenting with Viking boats today, and we actually did exactly what you described. It had like a dragon head at the front of it,
Nice.
some shields, everything.
that sounds pretty cool. Is that going to go up on your channel? Can people at home see that?
Yeah, it's an actual tutorial that should be going out in about a week.
Ah, cool. Awesome.
So that should be quite interesting to watch.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's about it really, because I'm not sure what else I could add to this.
Yeah, I can't really. Again, I see what you mean about over detail, because I don't think you have over detailed things, but I'm just trying to think of something you could add, and I can't think of anything. So I don't want to pressure you into overdoing it.
Yeah, because I mean, I could have started another Hobbit hole, but then I could have run out of time, so better not. Better play it safe this time.
Don't want to get greedy. You only have one house on the build, so you can't just like build 60 houses.
Yeah, build an entire city in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Crikey. Well, yeah. Well, thanks for being an awesome guest, Vadact. I'm really kind of
Well, thanks for inviting me.
glad to have you here. It's nice to see somebody who's got a background in Minecraft building adding to the server, because we have people on here that have never played Minecraft before, and obviously their builds are a bit more, starter, but it's still cool to see what they build. But this is really impressive. This is a really nice Hobbit hut.
Thank you.
So people can check you out on youtube.com/Vadact, right?
Yep.
And also, if they want to keep in touch with what you're doing, they can check you out on Twitter, who's also at Vadact. And there we go, traveling ended.
Just in time. That is just
Awesome. Well, thanks for being an awesome guest.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And yeah, until next time, guys, take care.
Bye.